Hey there, good looking. Join me for this arms and shoulders workout. Listen, we are going to hit the arms, the biceps, the triceps, your shoulders, and all different planes of motion. For equipment, I recommend a pair of light and moderate weight dumbbells. For reference, I have a pair of 8s and 10s. I've also got some 12s and 15s too, just in case. Now, if you're doing this workout in real time, this is day 19, everybody, of the Unstoppable Challenge, Volume 2. All right, grab your dumbbells. Let's go get warmed up. Hey everybody, Tia's back in the house to work out with me. I'm super excited. If you don't know who the heck Tia is one of our top trainers at Over 50 Fitness, and she's joining us today. All right, let's start with some arm circles. Abs engaged, knees soft, take them backwards, nice and slow, warming up into the shoulder joint. So here's how today's workout's gonna roll. We have a shoulder exercise, bicep exercise, and then a tricep exercise, 2 sets, and then we move into a new circuit. Last 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to open and close the back. When you come forward, we'll have a different arm on top, really opening the chest here and opening the upper back there. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Listen, if you're not, you will by the end of this. You'll be smiling. Last 3, and 2, and 1. All right, Tia and I are gonna go to our side. Give me a hip hinge, hands underneath the chest, palms together. Look up, rotate, other side. Working now into the T-spine in addition to that shoulder joint. Follow your hand with your gaze. Get a little bit into the neck as well. One more each side. Excellent, and wrists. So we've got a variety of moves. Most of them are going to be standing. There are a couple though, we just got to get down on the mat, sorry, so there will be some up and down. Let's do the other way. I had to really think about that. Other side, other way. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. Arms out in front, give me little circles going to the back. Getting some heat into the shoulders and the arms. Try to have those arms right out to your side, not in front of the body. All right, let's go the opposite direction. Ten more seconds here, and then we'll add a bit of a row pattern. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms in front and row and extend. Good. When we row, the elbows are going to come towards the wall behind you, pulling the shoulder blades together. Again, creating that heat into the arms and shoulders. Sorry, at home, my dog is behind the camera and just had a freak out. I really wish we had that on camera. Wow. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the arms up ahead and alternate. 1, 2. Elbow coming down towards the rib cage. Oh my goodness, those shoulders are already burning. Are you okay, George? Was there an imaginary fly? Reach it now, both of them for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, this is the warm up. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, baby. All right, we're going to get busy with the strength portion. I want you to have some dumbbells close by that we can switch out. So we're going to start with the shoulder press. So whatever you're comfortable pressing above the head, grab that set. Knees are soft. Okay, hands here. 3, 2, 1. We're going to press. Good. Now, a way to modify this is alternate, so just one arm at a time. Another great way to alternate or to modify this is to hold on to one dumbbell with each hand. Palms can face you or face away, whatever feels best for that shoulder joint. But what I want you to do is really create some heat in the core. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Knees are soft. Woo! We're moving into a bicep move after this. Let's breathe out as we press up. We can definitely use our legs if we need to use the legs to get the dumbbell up for the last rep. And bring it down. Woo! That was good, hey? All right, now let's keep the hands facing us. This is called a hammer curl if you're unfamiliar with this. Palms facing the body the entire time. Let's curl hands up to shoulders. Slowly release down. Do it again. Hands up, slow. So I want you to go slow at home. Now you'll be able to go heavy on this one. Our biceps tend to be stronger than the triceps. So our next move is tricep. You might need to knock it down and wait. When we're doing this, we're not swinging the arm. Those elbows stay under the shoulders and then they just stay still. Breathe out, release. Let's do one more. All right, tricep kickbacks. I'm gonna go down and wait. And Tia's like, me too. All right, Tia and I will go to our sides. We want feet hip width. Give me a hip hinge and bring the elbows up, and let's lock ourselves in this position. From there, kick back and release. You're long in the body, tailbone to top of head. Back of the upper arms parallel to our floor. And then just leave it there. So we're not going to move the shoulder anymore. The movement now just comes through that elbow. Taking it back to shoulder press when this one's done, and then we move on. So 2 sets of everything, you guys. Really digging deep into those muscles, getting that volume so we see growth in the muscle. Of course, only if you are eating enough protein at home too. So I'm going to leave that one for you to do though. All right, time. All right, shoulder press. I'm going back to my heavy. Now, one thing with the presses, some people like a staggered stance, so you might find that that supports your low back a bit more. Give it a try if you want. Hands are up, 3, 2, 1, and press. So we've either got feet hip width, shoulder width, or staggered. Breathing out as we press up. Good, press up. Slow and controlled. Whew, hello triceps. Whew, lucky us, we're only halfway through this set. So it should be a struggle. It should be like Tia and I right now where we're using our legs to get the dumbbell up there. Last few. And time. Woo, baby. That was a good set. Yeah. All right, hammer curl. So feet are hip width or shoulder width. Knees are soft. Draw that belly button in towards the spine. Fire up that core. Now bring the hands up. Slowly back down. Bring up. Slow. So I want you to think of speed of movement a little slower as we straighten. So they call that the eccentric part of the muscle contraction. And that's where we can actually see a lot of change in our strength by focusing on that eccentric phase. Well, I was cold before we started the workout. I'm not cold anymore. One more. Woo! All right, tricep extensions, or kickbacks, pardon me. All right, Tia and I will go to our sides just so you can take a look at the neutral spine. So feet hip width. You don't want a wide stance on this guy. Knees soft, hip hinge, elbows up, and kick. Moving on after this. You can always tell when any of us teaching are getting tired. We don't talk as much. Woo, baby. One more. Woo. All right. We're going to move into an alternating Arnie press or Arnold press. So let's bring the arms up and turn the palms so they're facing you. All right. I want you to mirror us. You're going to take the arm out to your side. So externally rotate, press, come down, internally rotate, other arm. Knees soft, abs tight. So another shoulder press. You're welcome. Now, as you externally rotate, still keep those hips and shoulders to me. Sometimes people will rotate the whole body. That's where that core comes in. Tia's shaking her head. She's a full-time trainer. She's seen it all. Going into another type of bicep curl after this, in which you may need to drop it down in weight. Slightly different, and release. All right, so you may need to drop down a weight that you normally bicep curl, because what I want you to do is bring the arms out, and we're moving into a wide curl. So palms face away, wide and slowly. Softness in those knees. Smile on your face. Even if you don't feel like smiling, you start smiling, your body will start believing. Here's my Oprah quote of the day. That's as deep as I get, man. Oh gosh, so wide curl, right? Tough. Oh, we're moving into triceps in one more rep. Woo! All right, so I want you to grab one heavy. Stagger your stance, hold on to the dumbbell end to end. Place that dumbbell straight up, drop it down so the post goes behind the head, maybe even the neck, and straighten fully. So we'll go on our side here so you can see both what we're doing as well as where the dumbbell is landing behind the head. Straighten the arm each rep. And say hello to your triceps. One more. Woo! All right, back to our Arnie press. So, feet hip width or wider. Rooted, belly button drawn in, arms are up, palms facing you. Mirror us, come out, press up, lower, rotate. Keep everything squared to us. It's just the arm rotating. Tia's speeding up. Why are you speeding up? I can't keep up, Tia. Remember, I'm 100 years older than you.
100? You look good for 100.
Don't I? Yeah, I look great for 100. That's the goal. Look good at 100.
Definitely.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
No. Oh, no. He's coming right for me.
Yes, he is. He always goes to Tia every workout. Go lay down. That's George, everybody, who had a freak out.
He's my best friend at this point.
Tia was filming Over 50 Fitness, and he kept walking in on her. All right, let's go wide. So wide curl, fully extend the arm. Sorry at home, we just really wish you could see George right now. We need a GoPro on us so you guys can see what we just see here. He's really bored and pouting because we're not paying attention to him. All right. Last few reps. So both Tia and I are finding this hard. We've got the right weight for us. My question to you, are you finding this hard? Have you got the right weight for you? One more. All right, grab that one heavy. And remember, use your legs to pick your dumbbell up. Stagger your stance. We'll go on an angle again. Arms up and drop down and straighten. Moving on after this exercise. And about right now, we're saying hello to our triceps, aren't we? One more. Ooh! All right, at home, I want you to grab a lighter set. Okay. I'll go with these. Arms in front, alternating front curl. So now we're moving into shoulder, front of the shoulder. Mirror us, just a shoulder height. Good job. Light grip to your dumbbell, especially if you are prone to tennis elbow or golfer's elbow. I speak from experience, so just don't have a death grip on those dumbbells. We're keeping toes, knees, hips, shoulders squared. Softness in that elbow joint. Good job, you. Let's do one more each arm. Last arm. All right, go up and wait. We have a circular curl. This is the first time for Tia. She's never done this one. So I want you to think about forming a circle and then a circle back. So palms going to stay facing us. Arms are in front of the body more, especially when you do the inside part of the circle. Hopefully that made sense. Still curling up towards the shoulder, circling out away from the body, coming up, circling in towards the body. And as Tia mentioned, you might want to go lower and wait if this is a new move to you. I'm kind of wishing I went lower and wait and it's not a new move for me. One more. Woo! All right. Straight arm kickbacks. I'm going to go a little lower and wait here. Tia and I will go to our sides. We want a hip hinge. Palms are going to face away and bring the hands so they're just on the outside of the leg there, and then press straight up and release. Now when you release, they just line up with the thigh. They're not coming right under the shoulder. This is going to enable us to have constant tension on the triceps. Really lengthen, top of head to tailbone. Drive the belly button in, activate that deep core. Pull up, squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit. So you got some rear delt, mid-back, and then tricep. Going back to our front raises in 10 seconds. Breathe out, press back. One more. Woo! All right. So that hit the back of the body. Now we've got the dumbbells in front to hit the front of the body. Knees are soft. Roll those shoulders back a couple of times. All right, you ready? Mirror us, bring the arm up. So if you've been part of the Unstoppable Challenge, hopefully you've enjoyed having Cassidy and Tia helping us out. Adds a little element of fun for me, for sure. Yes, Tia just said I picked up the tempo again. Yes. Let's finish off. Finish off. There you go. All right. Bicep curls now, circular.
I'm going to attempt.
Are you going to go down? Are you going to do 10s?
Attempt.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah. She's got the 15s. Here we go. Circle out away from the body. Now circle back in to the body. Remember, you're never fully committed. You can drop down anytime. And same with you at home, right? You're starting to fatigue, switch out the dumbbells. Yep. Good job. Yep. But that's how we grow stronger. So you switch out, next time you don't have to switch out. Progressive overload, baby. One more out. Whoa, boy. That's a good one. All right, reverse, or straight arm press. Feet hip width. All right. Bend the knees, push the tush rear, have the hands right beside the thighs, press back, release. So when we press back, we're gonna just hold there for just a little breath. Again, you can have a light grip on the dumbbells. Give those forearm extensors a break. We'll move on after this into our final grouping, our final tricep coming up. Oh, hello, triceps. Now, I'm also feeling the back of my shoulder, or more the rotator cuff. So you might as well feel that. Last two. Last one. Holy moly. All right, now, lucky us, we're moving into a reverse fly, which is going to kind of hit the same areas again. Tia and I will go on a bit of an angle. Keep those light dumbbells for me. Feet hip width apart. Hip hinge for me. Now turn the thumbs out and fly up. Good. So hitting rear delt now. And actually, with the thumbs pointed up, we're going to get some lower traps involved as well, which is really important for shoulder health. Our lower traps help pull the shoulders back and down. Now, this is the grouping where we are up and down, just to give you a heads up. And time. All right, so I want you to switch out to some heavier ones. Alternating bicep curls. We're gonna go across the body slightly, like so. All right, so your right, here we go, mirror Tia and I, and curl. And curl. So going across, and then with the alternating, that's why I cued, maybe a little heavier dumbbell. Yeah. Now, when the timer goes, we're on our backs with our light dumbbells. One in each hand. Which way to the beach, Tia? Which way to the beach? She hit a flex earlier, so. One more. And come on down. All right. So, arms are out in a V position. Palms facing the knees. Bend the left elbow and bring the left hand to the right shoulder. Press back up. Other arm, press back up. All right, let's go. Here we go. Left dumbbell to right shoulder. So this is called a cross body tricep extension. So our arms are a little wider. I kind of liken it like forming the letter V. The lower body is comfortable, heels close to the bum. Now, if this is a new move for you, kind of think about right now, is it getting to be a struggle? If it's not, whoops, I just bagged my mic, sorry. If it's not, then what we'll do on the second set is move up in weight, okay? All right, let's get in that standing position. Okay, reverse fly. So you're probably going to want the lighter set. T and I will be on an angle here. Hip hinge. Now this time let's have the palms facing each other. So slightly different area of the rear delt. Up, fly, release. When we're flying, our hands are coming more so they kind of line up with the shoulders as opposed to the back of the body. Got that neutral spine. The low back's going to fatigue for sure, but if it starts to ache, I want you to come out of it and reset your position. Going into heavy dumbbells in 3 more reps. Here's 3, 2, 1. All right, using your legs, grab the heavy. Again, it's an alternating cross-body curl. All right, knees soft, nice and tall in the body. Mirror us, curl up, straighten the arms. So as we curl up, we're turning that pinky finger away. And then we're keeping everything else squared. Shoulders, hips, knees. Tia's joints are cracking away here. Is that your wrist?
Yeah.
I don't know, something's been cracking the entire workout.
I love my right shoulder this combo.
Moving into our last exercise. Cross-body triceps. Time right here. All right, so grab a pair of dumbbells. Maybe you can go a little heavier now that you know what's happening. Palms are facing the knees, arms in a bit of a letter V position. Let's start with the left elbow bending, left hand to right shoulder. Straighten. Other hand. Now Tia's elbows are cracking. I don't think you could ever sneak up on anyone.
No.
I hear your joints cracking a mile away. Last exercise at home. Breathe.
Your elbows are happier in the position I changed you.
Good. All right. Woo! Bring the dumbbells, put them away. Let's stretch you out a little bit. Oops, I got another pair here. All right, so we can do this in a seated position.
Do you have a finisher?
Do we have a finisher? That's right. Never mind. We're not stretching yet. Thank you. Thank you. Blame her. All right. I want you guys to stand. Blame her if your arms start to fall off. Okay. I want you to grab what you consider our moderate pair of dumbbells. We're going to combine a curl press to tricep. What are you going with?
Here, you want to take the 8s and we'll take the 10s?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thanks. Okay, see how I negotiated that? I got lighter. All right, so we have 12 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps. So let me just demo what it looks like. Curl, press, tricep extension, finish the press, finish the curl. And that's 1 rep. We'll do 12, a little breather, and then ladder down to 8. Okay, game face is on, everybody. Feet apart, abs engaged, knees soft. Let's begin. 1. Hopefully between Tia and I, we'll be able to keep count to 12. I know. 2. Try to stay with our tempo. So we're going to slow it down a little bit. 3, 4. Halfway. Last 2. 1 more. All right, little rest. Now we're doing 10 reps, okay? So maybe roll the shoulders, do what you gotta do just to give yourself a little break, quick sip of water, but super quick because we're gonna be going in 3, 2, 1, 10 reps. Oh, triceps, wow. 2. Here's 3. Nice and slow and controlled. Halfway. Last 2. 1 more. Woohoo! All right. Yeah. Tia just said I have workout face. All right. Roll it out. Last round. This one's for 8 reps. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here's 1. Halfway. Last 2. 1 more. Oh, yeah. Good job, buddy. Good job, you at home. Woo! All right. High five.
That's a good one.
High five at home.
Arms. Done.
No arms, check. So if you're part of the challenge, tomorrow we hit glutes, so don't worry. All right, feet apart, take this arm, bring it behind the back. Let's stretch out into the tricep, and then let's add a little lean to get into the muscles around the armpit and maybe a bit of side body. Well done, you. I encourage, if you've got, pen to paper, maybe make note what weights you're lifting so you can keep track and start building that way. It's been on my list of things to do to make a journal where we can journal our workouts. I'm hoping that it'll happen this year, that I'll put pen to paper on my end and print something out for you guys. Release. Let's take the other arm. And a little lean away. And to center, interlace the hands behind the back for me. Bring them away from the body, and then you can hinge forward, and then you can go right over if you really want to. If you have osteoporosis, though, you'll just do a little hinge.
My fingers are sweaty, so they came undone.
Oh, gosh. Tia says her fingers are sweaty. She can't keep her hands together. And let's use the legs and core. Press back up. Bring the arms down. Nice. Let's get into 4-point here. Take the left arm, reach it up, look up, and then thread it under, forehead to ground. Now, if you'd like, take that right arm, walk it around the back and grab onto your left quad. If you're holding onto that quad, I want you to place that right hand back on the mat. Use that arm to press yourself up, and let's reach the left one back up to the ceiling. And bring it down. Right arm, reach up, look up. Thread it under. Side of head to mat. Left hand walks around the back, grabs onto right thigh now. Bring that left hand back in front, press through that hand, reach this right one up, bring it back under. Spread the fingers, rotate the fingertips towards the knees, tuck the toes under, and sit back until you feel the palms starting to lift off of your mat. We're stretching into the extensors, or pardon me, the flexors of your forearm. So these guys are what's gripping the dumbbells. They're also the ones that can set us up for golfer's elbow. And we'll stretch the extensors, which can set us up for tennis elbow if they stay tight and irritated. Now, if you'd like to, you can go more on top of the wrist and then just add some movement side to side. And the more you sit back, the deeper that sensation is in the forearms. Tia says this is her favorite. Now, when we peel the hands off of the mat, I want you to do so that the fingertips are the very last part to peel off, but you're pressing into those fingertips so that we stretch the fingers too. And shake it out. Good job. Either kneeling, cross-legged, or in a chair. And then extend one arm out, pull the fingertips towards you, and then rotate the fingertips away from the midline of the body. So other way.
Too easy.
You can tell that I am left-handed and Tia is right-handed, because I automatically go to my left and you went to your right. So now we're stretching the extensors here. This was my issue. For a year, I had tennis elbow. I've documented it on a few videos. So if you do have issues, just either on Over 50 Fitness in the search bar, type in tennis elbow, or do the same on the YouTube channel. But I chronicled all of the different treatments I tried and what worked for me. Release, shake it out. All right, other side, fingertips pointed to the ground, and then we just rotate the fingers away from the midline of the body. And back to center. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And drop a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you next workout. Bye, guys.